Hello friends, my name is Tarun and today I am going to explain three important functions in Excel which are round function, round down function and round up function. So let's start with the first function called round function. This function rounds a number to a specific amount of decimal places. If we use 0 digit to round up, then the number is rounded to the nearest whole number. If we use negative amount of rounding, then the figure to the left of the decimal point are rounded. So let's understand this with the help of this example. Here we have been given different numbers and these are the digits up to how many digits we want to round up. So let's start this. We will use a function called round. It has two components. First one is the number which you want to round. Second one is the number of digits, up to how many number of digits you want to round. So this is my number and these are the digits. I will close this bracket, simply enter, and I will do Control D now. So see this. When I used up to 0 decimal places, it rounded to the nearest whole number, which is 2 in this case. When I used up to -1 decimal places, it round one digit left to the decimal place, which is 3 in this case. And if you see, 3 has been changed to 0. When I used -2, it changed 43 to 00. When I used -3, it changed the number to 16,000. So this is how round function works. Let's move on to another function called Rounddown Function. This function rounds a number down to a specific amount of decimal places. If 0 digit is used to round, the number is rounded down to the nearest whole number. Here the thing which needs to be taken care of is down. If a negative amount of rounding is used, the figure to the left of the decimal points are rounded. Let's understand this with the help of an example. Round down. Again, it has two components. First one is the number itself and up to how many digits you want to round. I will do simply Control D. When I used up to 0 decimal places, it rounded to the nearest down whole number. Here the word that needs to be taken care of, down. So in my previous example, in the case of round, it was rounding up to the nearest whole number. Nearest whole number to this number was 2, but the nearest down whole number is 1. So it converted 1.57589 to 1. In the same way, when I used -1, it rounded 3 here to 0. When I used -2, it rounded 43 to 00. When I used -3, it rounded down the number, which is 15,000. So this is how round down function is used. Let's move on to another function called Roundup Function. This is exactly the opposite of Rounddown Function. This function rounds a number up to a specific amount of decimal places. If 0 digit is used to round the number is rounded up to the nearest whole number. If a negative amount of rounding is used, the figure to the left of the decimal points are rounded. So let's understand this with the help of an example. Again, we have the numbers here and we have the number of digits up to how many digits we want to round up. We have the same two components in this function. First one is the number and the number of digits, which up to how many digits you want to round. Now I will do simply Control D. So see this. When I used up to 0 decimal places, it rounded to the nearest whole number, which is a whole number. That is 2 in this case. When I used -1, then it round the one digit left to the decimal place, which is 3. If you see here, 3 has been changed to 0, but it is in upper way. 43 changed to 50. When I used -2, it changed 643 to 700. When I used -3, it changed the whole number to 16,000. So this is how Roundup function is used. So what did we learn today? We learned 3 functions: round function, rounddown function, and roundup function. I hope you like this learning today. Thank you and bye bye.